Now then, we've been joined by the maths teacher who, after a viral appearance on University Challenge, an impressive appearance, not just viral, an impressive appearance on University Challenge, has become one of Britain's most beloved brain boxes. And tonight you can see Bobby Seagull on a spiritual journey.
Yeah, with 6 other celebs of differing faiths, Bobby makes his way to the famous sanctuary in the city of Fatima as part of a new series of pilgrimage, and Bobby Seagull joins us now. Hello, how are you?
Good morning, I'm excited to be here.
It's lovely to have you here. Now, what faith do you have?
So actually, my family are Catholic, Roman Catholic, and the reason for that is they're from a place called Kerala on the southwest of India. And because of its coastal position, it's had trade with Portugal for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
So my dad's name is Jose, and they moved to London in the late 70s. East London, luckily, because I'm a West Ham fan.
Yeah.
So growing up as a child, we used to go to church all the time. And I would say if, faith was a phone reception, I was on 5G. But my 20s, working in banking, life got busy, just drifted a bit, maybe 2G signal. So actually, the pilgrimage was a chance for me to really try and think, does faith mean something to me as an adult going forward?
Did you reconnect with it then, Bobby?
Yeah.
Or was it did it cement some ideas that there's something that you're interested in, but it's not necessarily going to be a guiding principle?
So I think the two things it taught me was, one is that faith is a bit like a garden. So if after the pilgrimage, obviously I felt like, oh, I've got really strong faith, but you need to tend to it, otherwise the weeds will come and it gets underwatered. But the second thing is about how other people of faith and non-faith backgrounds can actually strengthen your belief, because you have conversations, sensible dialogue, and actually people can add value to faith.
Yeah, and of course, we talk about a lot of division and all of that. But actually, did you find that, as you say, that talking to people of different faiths, you don't sort of try to dominate one another by proving that your faith is the one, right? Because I think that is where it gets tricky between people and communities. What did you find was the sort of common denominator between all of you? And I know there's some people there who had no faith, right?
We had Vicky Patterson.
Yes.
So she's no faith. We had Rita Simon Simmons, I always get the pronunciation incorrect, from EastEnders. So she's Jewish origin. Nabil Abdul Rashid from Britain's Got Talent, he's, I think, Muslim.
Did all of you find you were trying to say, Vicky, now, come on, just take a moment. Were you trying to convince her that there was a God?
No, I think we would tell Vicky our stories and what faith meant to us, and it was up to Vicky to decide. I think that Vicky found it really powerful that people had something that really moved them. Again, for some people it can be a football team, it can be a rock band.
As David Neal was saying yesterday.
And for others it's religion. So I think as long as people are passionate about something in life, I think that's important.
You are doing a lot of things at the moment, Bobby. You're going back to school on Monday.
Monday, yeah.
So your students will be waiting. But not only that, people can see you in Celebrity Hunted on Channel 4.
It's over, is it? They're not
I'm assuming you weren't dressed like this. You'd be a little bit too obvious.
Well, actually, a couple of scenes I did. I think once I wore one of my friends, Verona Rose, an actress. She had like a pink outfit with a hat, and I wore that as a disguise.
OK, so you and Saffron here, who is your partner, how were you good at hiding? Is it hard to evade them?
The thing is, for this show, in theory, if you just hide under a sofa for 2 weeks, you might do well.
You'd be right.
But you want to have fun as well. So it's like trying to poke your head out enough to cause a bit of trouble, but not too much to get caught.
Talking, the two of you met on a show that I absolutely loved, which was The Real Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
If people didn't see this, explain a little bit about The Real Dirty Dancing, Bobby.
So everyone's surely a fan of, the Dirty Dancing. Was it? Nobody puts Baby or Bobby in the corner.
Yeah.
I'm not in the corner now, right now. And so the film was 10 celebrities learning the moves to the film, learning some of the iconic acting scenes, including recreating the water lift.
This is the big lift.
Oh, this is brilliant.
This is Bobby in all his finery.
Oh,
Come on!
Oh, that is hard to do.
Have you been working on a little bit more bench press to be able to get Saffron up in the air? Did we see the lift in Celebrity Hunted successfully?
I think with the lift, your partner needs to have confidence in you, and I think with that, Saffron's realised actually he's a nice guy, but maybe not the guy.
Listen, it's quite interesting to go from winning University Challenge to doing something that is, pure reality TV and it's pure entertainment. How's that shift been for you? Why did you do that shift? Because often I think people have a certain sniffy view of certain reality shows, but you've embraced it all. You're on a Matchmaking, Indian Matchmaking, not a Love is Blind, but it's a sort of thing on Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think, Ranvir, what it is growing up, so my dad did two things. One is he would take us to East Ham Library every Saturday, so we'd read all sorts of books like the Aztecs, Victorians, Roald Dahl fiction, but also he'd encourage us to watch telly. So Blue Peter, Biker Grove, Star Trek, The Simpsons, Top of the Pops. So actually, because of that, we've got like a highbrow, not lowbrow, that's unfair, but like a popular culture experience. So it meant that actually, while I'm a mathematician, I don't want people to love maths, I realised that actually you need to find where they have their enjoyment, whether it's dancing shows or reality, and then actually find a bit of maths there.
I love that.
Is there a chance, Bobby? I mean, obviously you're doing more and more of these things. We don't know how you get on with the dating.
Oh
yet.
gosh, you're gonna have to wait.
But
Smiling a lot, though, isn't
yes,
I
he
smile all the
always
time.
smiles. He
You-
never doesn't smile. Is there a chance that we'd see you on Love Island, Bobby? I know that's another one of your favourite shows.
The thing is, I might need to work out too much. And I enjoy my cheesecake too much to.
Too much cheesecake for Love Island.
Yeah.
It's lovely to see you. Thank you so
Pleasure.
much for coming
And
in.
the Pilgrim show is on tonight on BBC
9 o'clock,
Two.
episode 2.
Yeah, it's really
And
fascinating.
Indian Matchmaking on Netflix
I know.
on the 21st of April. Did he find
Yeah.
his future bride?
Wow.
Bobby, lovely to see you.
Pleasure.